Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to work on changing my daytime running lights. Currently right now they're the amber and they stay amber. So what these are called switchbacks. So if you're not turning or anything, you don't have your signal on, it actually emits a white light. And then when you turn your signal on, it'll actually start turning on the amber. And I really don't like the look of the amber all the time, so I'm going to change this out. These pieces right here are your resistors. What these do is they stop the hyper flashing. If you end up getting these and you don't have this, just be aware that your blinker is going to blink really fast, and that's going to go for your tail lights as well. So I'm going to put these on just because I don't like to hear the blinking real fast. But first thing we're going to do, well, first thing you do is get the wheel and everything off. Got that off, and we're going to have to remove all these pieces here to get access behind that little door right there. All right, so I got everything out. Here's where our new bulb's gonna go, and it goes right up here on the outer side. Now, if you watch one of our previous videos, when I adjusted my headlights, we had the question of, can you adjust the fog lights? I didn't know if it could go left or right, but it looks like it just goes left to right and not up and down. So that right there is going to be your adjuster for it. So now what we need to do is, if you have the resistors, we need to splice these in. So you're going to do the blue wire that has like a little bit of a white strip on it, and your black wire, which is your ground. So I have to remove some tape off of this to get a little bit more exposure to the wires, and this will basically splice in. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. All right, so I got it spliced and I got my bulb inserted. Now, sometimes these LEDs can be tricky. They usually only go one way. Sometimes you get it right the first time. Sometimes you have to switch it around. But just do a quick test, make sure it's on. Up here, you can see where I have spliced in. All I did was just take a razor blade, get a little bit of the electric tape off, just enough to where I can get some exposure to these without forcing them out of the socket too much. So the next thing I need to do is I'm going to turn on my turn the engine to the run position but not start it, and I'm going to turn on the signal just to make sure that I don't have hyper flashing right now. Alright, so I got my blinker on. Looks like everything is good right now. Alright, so that's what it looks like. It's a nice crisp on-off. And for the resistor, these things get extremely hot. So I used some zip ties on one of the brackets, and there's a little screw up there that was exposed. So I just zip tied it there. I think it'll keep it far enough from the cover that goes on there, and it'll keep it away from the other plastics. I didn't really see anywhere else to really stow it at, so I'm just going to try that. I'll probably check it out in about a week or so. And also, just to show you, there's stock, and here's what the new one looks like. I think it looks a lot better than that does. All right, everybody, got both sides done. You can see the difference. It's pretty good. I like it. I'll before I post a video, I'll try to get like a picture in the morning or something before I go to work, just so you can see what it looks like in the dark. Very happy with the results. Looks like they might be off sync a little bit. I think they are. All right, so they are off a little bit. Not too worried about it, because the only time you're actually going to see it is if I have on my hazards or if I'm unlocking the vehicle. And the other time I'll have a turn signal on and it's just going to show one side anyways. Probably just something with the resistors. Maybe the wires that are attached to it are a little bit different length or something, or maybe when I was swedging it, I didn't swedge one of them good enough. But there's no hyper flashing right now. I did drive it. Still no hyper flash or anything. Also, if you haven't seen my video yet on the maxed in, a lot of people call it the Tesla screen. It is a awesome upgrade for the Corvette. And you can see I got my wireless CarPlay. Go out of here. And it's basically just like a tablet built into the car. Got my home screen. Set it up like that. It's got your Bluetooth. You can pull up Netflix if you want. And of course back into the apps. There's a lot of other stuff that you can use. Haven't quite figured it all out yet. It is Android based, so I'm not too familiar with it. And also, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on any videos. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, if it helped you out. And keep an eye out for a new video that I'm going to be putting out with this new maxed in. I'm going to install a dash cam, have a front camera that I'm going to put on, and the reverse camera as well. And it'll all integrate into this system. Until next time.